Well, hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to my hardcore series on the Minecraft 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update. And today we're standing in front of my nether portal because we are going to do some portal linking for fast travel today, so stay tuned. Okay, so one thing I want to do before we went into the nether, I want to gather up some materials, but even before that, you might notice I'm level 33. So over at the village, we're going to be able to transport back and forth. You can see I have 37 arrows here. I have a couple of Fletchers over there, and one of them I trade arrows with. So it's been very advantageous to use that grinder we made, that piglin grinder in the nether, zombified piglin grinder. And we've been able to level up fairly easily here. So on my sword, I did take off camera. I did enchant it because I got sharpness 3 on it. And the reason I took that was because I also have a sharpness 3 book. Now I also have a sweeping edge book. So I'm going to put those things on here as well. Let's go ahead. Well, we'll do that after. We want to stay level 30. I'm 33. Normally I only go up to 30 and then I'll use an enchant because it takes a lot more experience to go from level 30 to 33 than it does from 27 to 30. So now here's the cool thing about this. Well, let me get some lapis in here. So if we take a look at our pickaxe, Fortune 3. Yeah, you know we're taking that. What are we going to get? Fortune 3, Efficiency 4. Nice. Okay, so now we need unbreaking and mending on there. Let's see what kind of enchants we get. We haven't enchanted the helmet yet. What would we get? Unbreaking 3? I tell you what, let's make another diamond pick. All right, might we get so lucky as to have Silk Touch up next? No. So, maybe, but... it's showing unbreaking. Let's see what else. Let's see what would happen on a book. Smite 3, not so much. Okay. I don't want to take on unbreaking if that's all it's showing because, it's likely that that's what it's going to be. How about a shovel? Could we get something good? No, unbreaking is probably going to show the same on the pickaxe. How about our bow? Flame. Well, I like flame. I'd really like to have infinity. Maybe we'll have to get that in a book. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take unbreaking on the shovel because in that other village I'm going to have a lot of shoveling to do. So maybe we'll get lucky and get something besides that. And, well, we did get efficiency 4. So, okay, we didn't get silk touch on that. But let's see what's up next for our pickaxe. Fortune 3 again. Okay, so we've got Fortune 3. We really want Silk Touch. How about for our helmet next time? Respiration 3. I definitely want that. That's a good enchantment. Okay, so that's what we're going to take next. We're level 27, so we can't do it right at this moment, but that's what's going to be next up for us. Okay, so we're going to set this pickaxe aside. We don't need to be carrying it. We'll probably just use the rest of this iron Fortune 3. Frankly, it goes pretty fast. Now, when we get over to the other village in a little bit, because we're going to have to put another portal over there as well, you'll see that I needed some stone and some iron for what I was working on over there, and I found 2 more pockets of diamonds, so I left them there so we can mine them. We'll use the iron Fortune 3 on that and try to get through it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. Let's see. We don't need these sticks with us. Okay, so we're going to load up here. I've got some polished diorite here. We're going to use some polished diorite. I've got a whole bunch of obsidian because we need to make a couple of portals, and I have a bunch of stones and a bunch of ladders because we're going to need to climb up kind of high. Oh, I need to leave these books behind. Oh, you know what? It's easy for us to get the levels. Let's go ahead and make our sword better. So I have sharpness 3. Adding sharpness 3 should give me sharpness 4. And then we're going to add sweeping edge to that because I don't think I have that. I do not have that. So now we have that. So now we got a pretty good sword. I'm on the fence on knockback. And knockback is handy in some situations. It can be a hindrance. If we find a bastion, a knockback can be very handy. But sharpness 4, unbreaking 3, knockback 2, sweeping edge 3. Okay, so we definitely need to get mending on this thing. So we definitely need a mending villager. Okay, so we are ready. Let's start heading into the nether and take care of our project for today. What I want to do is link up. I want to take up the portal, our main portal that we've been going to. I want to move it up high. So it's high up in the nether. Then we're going to go over to the other village, and we're going to create a portal there, get a portal into the nether, and then we're going to move that portal up high. So we're going to start our nether hub up high in the nether. We're going to go up about level 110. That gets us above most of the fray, and it'll be the start for some nice, easy, fast transportation and fast exploration. Okay, so we're going to break this portal, but before I break that portal, we want to do a couple things. First, we want to take the coordinates for this portal. Now, you have some leeway on this. Hello? Oh, why are you angry at me? Okay, so here you're not mad at me. I wonder if the other piglins are still mad at me. One of the things you have to be careful of when you do have this zombified piglin grinder is you're going to want to make sure that before you leave the grinder that you've killed all the ones that are angry at you. See, this guy looks peeved. I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to make it to the grinder. I suppose I should eat and top off my hunger. He's not chasing me. Why was that little guy mad at me? I don't know. I don't get it. Is this guy after me? No, they don't appear to be after me. So, okay. All right. Well, it was a mystery. So for some reason that little guy was mad at me, and well, he doesn't care if I have gold because he's a zombified piglin anyway. Okay, so I'm not going to start this up right now, although it has been very productive now that I have a good way to get arrows. All I did was on this one is I dug up to level 110. And there was nothing tricky about it. There was no risk. That's why I did it off camera, because it's behind this thing so ghasts don't see me. And there was a ceiling right here. So the only thing I had to do was be careful not to dig into lava. So this was not tricky at all. So, oh, you know what? In all the excitement, I forgot to grab the coordinates of the portal downstairs. So we're going to go grab that real quick. Okay, so when getting the coordinates here, we don't care about the Y coordinate because we don't care how high or low it is because we're moving that anyway. All we care about is the X and Z coordinates, and we want to get the first block and the last block. Now, you don't need to be this precise unless you're trying to link up several in this very close area. So we're going to go ahead and look at this so we can see our targeted block here. X coordinate is -2, and our Z coordinate is 39. And then the other side of the portal, it's -2 to 42. Okay, so this portal starts at -2, and it ends over here, and it stays on the this axis. It's on -2, but it starts here at 39. That's 40, 41, and 42. So we got to find -2 and 39 through 42 up at level 110. And so that's what we're going to do right now. We need a flint and steel, of course, and I keep one in a chest. That's always a good idea when you're in the nether, because if that thing gets blown out, you can get out, but you're going to have to do a series of trades to get yourself the materials you're going to need to relight this thing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let's see which one has, that one's got efficiency. Well, our fortune one has efficiency 4, but I don't want to use the fortune one for that because I don't have mending on it yet. So we're going to use this one with the efficiency 3. We're going to break this portal. Wow, that's kind of funny. Let's seal that up so a gas doesn't see us and start shooting at us. Okay, so this portal is off. I have plenty of obsidian to make more portals. So we're going to go ahead and go up real high. We're going to find those coordinates, and we're going to relight a portal at those coordinates, but at level 110. Ooh, a magma cube. I don't want to pass up on that because I haven't, I know there's a basalt delta right over there, but I haven't been over there yet. So if I can get some magma cream, I definitely want to go ahead and do that. Nope, not this time, it doesn't look like. Okay, but it was worth a shot. Alright, let's head on up. I think I made it right at level 110. Yeah, we're at 110. Okay, so now we got to find, where are we? We're at -28. We got to get to -2. Okay, so that's this way. And then we're -19. We have to get to positive. So this way, right. So we got to go this way, then that way. All right, so let's go ahead and dig our way over. All right, so that's what you want to be careful of. So up here, you will occasionally find some lava. Let's get a little closer to this guy. We just plug that up. All right, so one thing you want to do, you want to be careful not to break out any, because even though we're up here at 110, and it's, for the most part, it's easy going, but there are a couple of hazards. One is the lava, and the other one is you might be strolling along and break out a block, and there's no floor underneath you, and you have a very quick trip south, and that would be very unpleasant. So we just have to be careful of that. This is 3, that's 4. Okay, one more. This pickaxe is so fast that I'm going to break these last couple with something else. Otherwise, I'd be breaking a ton more blocks, which is really no big deal, but for the sake of cleanliness right now, we will do it that way. Now I want to make this 3 high. Ultimately, I'm going to make this tunnel 3 wide and 4 high, and then we're going to make a nice highway out of it to get around really fast. Now, we're not going to do that today because we just don't have that kind of time in one episode, but this is going to be pretty good. We're still going to be able to get around the Nether pretty quick. Now, the 2 towns we're trying to travel between initially here, there's some lava, so let's get some... All right, get some netherrack down right quick, and then we'll just plug this up. All right, like I was saying, the 2 towns we're trying to get between right now are our starter base and this other seaside town I found. And like I said before, I didn't count the blocks. I don't know, they're probably 1,000 or 1,200 blocks apart, something like that. So it's not it's not super far, but I'm not ready to completely abandon our starter base yet, but we do have a lot of resources over at the village, so I'm going to periodically be going back and forth. So this could be a very fast way of getting back and forth. Okay, we're at minus 13. We got to get all the way up to 39 to 42. Okay, so we got a little bit of digging to do. And there you go. I just did exactly what I said could happen. So luckily we didn't fall too far, or that would have been the end of the series. We got lucky there. Okay, so we've made it where we need to get. Okay, so here we are, and the targeted block, as you can see, is -2 and 39. That's our first block. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to place this above, and the reason is we're going to dig out a bit of a room here, and then we're going to put a slab floor in here. And the reason I'm going to put a slab floor in here is because we are in an area, I know down below, because we are directly above where the portal initially generated in, and we know that that's an area that gas can spawn. So if I make a big room here, gas could be spawning in here. So I'm going to do a slab floor, and that should keep the gas from spawning in here. But right now I got to break this out a little bit now, so we have to be careful. Again, we're watching for lava, and we're also watching for not breaking through the floor and falling to our deaths. All right, there we go. I tell you what, let's put some of this, we'll free up a little bit of inventory room by using up some of this polished diorite on the floor, and then we'll get an idea what it's going to look like. I suppose what I should do is make sure that it's going to link up correctly to the our main portal in the overworld before I go through the trouble of putting any flooring in. Okay, so we are lit up now. Now what should happen, we already broke the one down low, and what should happen here is this should bring us right to our main portal that's at our starter base. So fingers crossed, let's see what happens. And there you go. Perfect. The little guy, so I have a new friend. You mad, bro? Nah, he doesn't seem mad anymore. Oh, he's a little skittish though. Okay, great. So we can hop back in now. All right, there you go. So now we'll go ahead and use a little bit of effort. Let's go ahead and put down some of these blocks at least, and get them out of our inventory. Okay, now I'll probably put a gate here until we build our super ice highway. And one of the reasons for that, now no piglins are going to spawn in here, zombified piglins, but they could spawn down these hallways, and then they could come through here and get into the overworld through another. And I don't know, I guess that's fine, but it can be kind of annoying. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it so much. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back, and now we're going to run over to the new village, and we're going to create our portal there, and then we'll make our highways connecting up to each other, and we'll be able to have very fast transit between our two locations. Now, for this part of the trip, this is why we need all the cobblestone and the ladders, because we're gonna have an initial spawn in somewhere. Oh, you know what? I didn't leave my flint and steel behind. Okay, so I just have to remember to put that back. So we're gonna have an initial spawn in, and we're gonna do the same thing there as we just did for our other portal. Is we're going to go ahead and break that portal, and then we're going to move it where we actually want it, where it's nice and safe, and we can because the idea would be I go down, I go right down there, I get in my nether portal, and I port it right into the nether really high up in that nice safe area at level 110, and all I have to do is run about 150 blocks, and I will be at the other village, which is about 1,200 blocks or so, 1,000 to 1,200 away in the overworld here. And I don't know about you, but last time I checked, 150 was less than 1,000, so that would be a pretty good deal. Okay, I think we're all set. So let's run on over to the village. Well, it'd probably be faster since there's a lot of ocean if we take a boat here. So let's boat on over to the other village. About half of it's in a boat, the other half is over land. We'll head on over there, and I did a little bit more over there since the last episode when we built the motorhome, and you'll see it when we get over there. Oh yeah, also incidentally, I don't remember if I pointed out or not, but we have an ocean monument right there. It's a little past the halfway point in favor of our starter base as compared to halfway to the seaside village, but it's kind of the halfway point. So at least as far as the water part of the trip go, I also was able to bucket up a couple of axolotls. So one of the things I'm gonna do pretty soon is I'm gonna build a little breeding area for axolotls. Gonna try to make it look nice, and we're gonna breed up some of those guys, and then we're gonna go raid that ocean monument. And I've never, obviously axolotls are brand new, so I've never done a ocean monument raid with the help of axolotls before. I'm really curious to see how much help they are, and it should be fun, and I hope they survive. I think I'm going to try to breed up a bunch of them to increase our odds a little bit. All right, so the village is pretty much straight west here. It's not that much farther. And oh yeah, by the way, I got to get some saddles. There are so many horses around here. This is just the start of it. So there's this group of horses here. It looks like actually they're starting to find each other. So we got your brown and gray ones over here, and then you got your white and your black ones over here. I mean, there's got to be like 20 horses here. Over here on the hill where that's lit up, I'm going to quick pit stop. We're going to go ahead and collect up those diamonds that are over there because we have a couple of pockets, and maybe we can use up the rest of that iron fortune 3. Although it'll probably last beyond these couple of pockets of diamonds. I guess I better eat. We're kind of, health is getting low. Yeah, I was over here looking for, I just needed some stone to do some steps over in the village. And then I also needed some iron. So I figured, well, I'll just go ahead and dig down and maybe get a 2-for-1. I figured I was going to get a lot of stone by digging down. So I went down to level 11. And I just started doing a little tunnel, and I will eventually make this a 3x3 like I always do, just in case we go through a slime chunk. But down here I've marked 2 of these tunnels have diamonds in them, and I marked them with extra torches. So here's the first one. All right, so here you go. Let's see, we have no diamonds on us right now. Let's see what we get. Ooh, this is an 8 vein. I better let's check this out, make sure there's no lava under there. Nope, we're all good. All right, 17 diamonds, a little better than twice as many. Okay, that's not fantastic, but it's better than a sharp stick in the eye, as they say. All right, let's light this up a little bit. All right, now there's another pocket pretty close by. This one's right here. Okay, so again, we have 17 in our inventory. I think this was only a pocket of 4. Yep, alright, so we got 9 out of that, so more than twice. And then we have an emerald here as well. We'll fortune that. As soon as I have silk touch, I'm going to start picking up some of those emerald blocks and use them for decorating. I'm really looking forward to getting some of the deep slate emerald blocks. Okay, enough of the mine. I think this is the way out this way. Alright, so the village is right over here. I planted those couple of super tall spruce trees, so that's how you know we're getting close. You can kind of see the rooftops now. Yeah, I gotta do some fishing or some more exploring and find a leathersmith that's got saddles in their chest or something, because I just need 1 saddle. That's all I really need to get started. Okay, so we're back over here at our motorhome base, and I gotta tell you, I think my favorite part about this whole thing is the The flat tire. I think that's hilarious. Okay, so I built a little trailer, and what we're going to do is we're going to put our nether portal here on the trailer. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm glad I was paying attention because that only leaves me... Well, we'll be able to break the portal that gets created. Okay, yeah, because we need at least 10 to make a portal. I only have 9 blocks of obsidian on me, but once we get into the nether, we can take a block out of the portal that gets created. Okay, so we have our gold on. We're ready to go. Let's hope for a good nether spawn here for this one. And we are glitching. That is not good. Okay, I'm going to restart this. Okay. There you go. Okay, so we're still in a crimson forest. Okay, I guess the good news about that is we don't have to worry about gas. And of course, the bad news is we are going to have to worry about the hoglins, but only temporarily. But this makes it really easy. We'll probably still build a little wall around this, but this is going to make it real easy. We just got to go up there to 110 and do exactly what we did for the other one. I think I'm going to go ahead and start that right about here. So let's get some cobblestone and some ladders, and let's get started. I tell you, this is a lot more hairy when you're worried about gas blowing you up. So now we're already safe at this point because, well, I suppose if a hoglin comes right now, he could come on one of these ledges. But once we get above there, we're in good shape. Okay, so now our big danger is we got to start digging into this. You can see there's a lava pocket right there. That's not too encouraging. I'll probably plug that up, but is that a single block of is that a single lava source block, or is there's generally not big pockets of lava up high in the nether, but you know, you never know. So I don't see anything dripping from here, so we should be good. And we don't have to go all that much higher. Oh yeah, I didn't even check our height. I should check our height and see where we are. Let me place these blocks real quick. Now, one good thing, once we have this little tunnel here, if I do drill into lava, and I just saw a particle, but I think that was a red crimson particle and not a lava particle. Should I drill into a lava pocket here, since we're in a 1x1 block and there's a ladder here, the ladder will at least temporarily slow it until it starts on fire, but that'll give me enough time to get away. But I'm going to go ahead, let's see, let's check our altitude here. We're at level 99. We don't have that high to go. We got to go, well, we were at level 99 when we were down there. 100. So we don't have that much farther to go. So that's really good news. Yeah, I know. I'm covering up that quartz, but I have an inventory challenge right now anyway. Alright, I'm going to stand on this block and see where we are. So that's 105. We got to go up 5 more. Alright, 2 more, and then I'm actually going to go up 3 more because I like to have one of the blocks with the ladder on it one block into the space. Makes it easier to get out of it when you're climbing up the ladder. Alright, now, if my calculations are correct, this here should be 110. Now we broke into a little pocket. That's interesting. Yeah, so we're at 110 here. Okay, fantastic. And the other thing I'm going to do, I don't know if how necessary this is, but I also break out this ring right around it and I replace it with cobblestone. I think that's just a habit from at the bottom end because a gas could blow the whole thing up. Okay, so we are done with the ladders now. That was pretty easy. We got lucky. We got a nice... If I could have just spawned over just a little bit, then I wouldn't have much even to do here. First thing we got to do is we got to clear space and make room for a portal right around here. And I did not take the coordinates of the portal, so we're going to have to run down there. That's okay. We're going to have to run down there to break that one anyway. All right, we got to take coordinates down on this one, just like we did the other one. Okay, so now we have the coordinates. Now we need to break this one, because I am one piece of obsidian short. And we need to break this portal anyway. Collect up that... Uh-oh. We don't want any of you. And we're out of here. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and make this a tube as well. All the way down to the ground, so that as soon as I jump in there, the hoglins can't get me at all. Okay, so let's find the coordinates that we need to be at. So we need to be at -139, 23 through 25. So there's 22. Okay, so our first piece of obsidian goes right there. And which way is it going? 22. It's got to go 22 through 25. So that's 22. So it's going this way. 23, 24, and 25. Alrighty, so I'm going to break out some room so we have some room to work with here. Alright, we are still a few blocks short to complete this portal, but we can go take it from the portal downstairs. So let's go ahead and go... Alright, so we need 1, 2, 3. We need 4 more blocks of obsidian. So we're going to go ahead and run on down. Alright, did I get 4? I got 4. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, so in theory, what should happen when we go through this portal? This should bring us back to the new village, to our trailer. And there you go. So now, instead of that long jaunt, let's go ahead and test this out. So now that we have this, now we got to build a hallway that's going to lead us over to the other one, which is -2 and roughly 40. So -2 is this way, and 40 is that way. So we mostly have to go this way. Yeah, so we're level 110, so this is where we want to dig the hallway at. Now you gotta, when you can dig this gold, look around, because it is possible that some piglins have spawned in here. So let's see. Use a different pickaxe. Well, we'll use this. We'll use this fortune pickaxe up. Okay, so this is kind of a nice, easy, safe way. I'm just crouched. It's a little bit slow. I'm just crouched, but I'm, just holding down the left mouse button so that as soon as I get close enough to the blocks, the pickaxe automatically breaks them. Okay, so here we go. Target block. -4. It's so hard to break just one block. Did we break into... Oh, look at that. This hallway is the hallway that we go down. Over here, we go down... If we follow this hallway, we would go back and we would follow it to our zombified piglin grinder. Okay, so I'm going to make this intersection, break this out a little bit more. And what I'll do is put some signs up here, because otherwise it could get confusing looking at all this netherrack and wondering where you're going. Okay. Alright, so here's the first portal. This is a portal that brings us home. And then we just run on over here. And this portal brings us back to the motorhome in the trailer. So let's break out just a few more of these. Not looking to make this perfect yet. I'm definitely going to want to secure this location because I have no idea. Okay, this looks like a dead end. So that's not a problem. Curious, what is over here? Yeah, just another dead end. So apparently I may not go all the way to the bedrock because that's a lot of space. I was thinking that the nether only went up to like 120 something, but I guess that's probably about what that is. If this is 110, I mean that's only 115, so that's probably less than 130. So the bedrock shouldn't be too much higher than that. But I'm not going to worry about that so much right now. I'm going to place down some of the polished diorite slabs for now. And then I'll have to close this room off and get it nice and secured, because again, I could put some slabs down here, but if a gas spawns right there, that's still bad news. He may not spawn there because, where are we? We are in We're in a crimson forest, so yeah, so he shouldn't spawn here anyway, so we're in good shape there. Okay, that's good for now. We'll worry about making this look real nice another time. So here's what we're gonna do. We'll go through. Hey fella, you're not mad at me, are you? No, you're not. Okay, very good. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to make it so that things can't just wander right in here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and... Wow, this game is glitching out like crazy. What is going on? Alright, we'll just put our bed down and sleep. Let's go ahead and try this out now. Up until now, what we've had to do is, if we want to get from from this village to the starter base, we have to run across all this land and go across all that water. So now what we're going to be able to do, hop into the Nether. There we go. It's got a little bit glitchy right here, but that's okay. We're good now. So you can see that's the Nether portal from the motorhome. We run down the hallway. And here we are. Hop on through this portal. And we are back. We are back at our starter village. So that is a lot quicker and easier than going across that body of water and then the chunk of land that we would have to go through without the Nether highway. Alright, so I had a chance to decorate this up a little bit. I don't have enough blocks and enough variations to really do the whole room, but we've got our nice tall portal here. We went up to bedrock. Got a kind of a neat wall here. I went up to the top there, and on each side here I placed a lava source block and let it flow down. And as long as it doesn't, like, if this was level floor that it was hitting, it would spill out. But if there's a depression under here, like just a one block hole, it'll just be a vertical stream, and then I put red glass in front of it because I thought it looks neat. And this is unusual, but occasionally you will find ancient debris up here. So we did find some ancient debris. This is our first ancient debris. It's kind of a nice side benefit. Is it just the one? Looks like it's just the one. We're going to make sure, though, because ancient debris can go on angles. It's fairly rare up this high anyway, but that was nice. Ancient debris. One piece of ancient debris. That's one less we have to mine for, and we'll start that fairly soon. I put just temporarily, I put a little workstation here, and but we got a nice Nether portal. I think it's looking pretty good, and when we get a better block variation, then we'll do something a little bit more with the room. But for now, it's looking decent. I've got the slab floor in here, so nothing can spawn. These are top half of slabs, but it's going to have the pillars on them, so nothing will be able to spawn on those eventually. And then we're going to do an ice highway here to connect all these portals up, so we'll have super fast transportation across our entire world. All right, well, I'm going to consider this one a success, and this has been a very productive episode as far as drastically improving the function of our world here. So now we have all the startup resources that we've got going right here at Starter Base, and we have all the growing resources we're going to have at the Seaside Village. I imagine eventually we will permanently move to the Seaside Village and make that our main home, but until then, we have easy access back and forth. And whoa, where are you? There you are. Well, how rude of you, sir, to interrupt me. My goodness, see what happens when you stay out at night? That was a little shocking. Good thing we have decent armor on now. We took a couple of shots before I even knew where he was coming from. At any rate, I think that's going to do it for us today, guys. I'm a pincushion again. Thanks so much for watching. Please, oh, there's a creeper in the background. Thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like for this video if you enjoyed it at all. And subscribe to my channel. Would greatly help me out and help me to keep on producing videos like this one. Till next time, see you later. Bye-bye.